What's up, guys? Quick little video. We don't usually get not many of our fish get sick, so we don't really treat them often. But I've been fighting with these guys for a week and a half, 2 weeks. They've been better. Then the little parasite or bug moves to another fish, and then it moves to another fish. Like my Frontosa, these lighter ones, they got sick first. They healed up, they're all better. Then you move to the other Frontosa, the darker ones. They're all better. And then you move to the peacocks. They're all better. And now that bug is attacking the Candali. I've lost 5 Candali now. So I'm tired of dealing with this bug. Not sure what it is. They're healthy, but it's a weird bug. Parasite virus, I don't know what it is. We've treated them for different things, but this one thing we do, it's a salt bath. We use this. You could use table salt as well. She wants to eat some of it too. So a couple buckets, brand new water, and just dump salt in it. Swirl it around. Other people have their own way of treating fish. This is ours. We've done this for years. I think I made one video before, I can't remember, of treating the fish when they're sick. You could do this when they have ick, and you will literally see the ick fall off of their skin once you dip them. And these are salt baths, just like humans. Adds minerals, kills bugs, all that stuff. You could do more research on it online. Back in the day, before refrigerators, you would store food, meat, and salt. Sorry, I heard a weird noise, but it's windy outside. It's a bunch of leaves. But what you do basically, and then I'll be throwing them in that tank, in the 55. Because I'm going to drain this tank, let it dry for a day, probably like 2 or 3 days. Clean it up, scrub it, soap water, clean it good, add water, let it sit empty for a couple days. And then I'll throw a few fish in here again to see if the bug, to make sure the bug is dead inside of this tank. We've treated the fish around this main tank just in case the bug hops to any other tanks, but none of the other fish have shown any symptoms of being sick. Just these guys, which is a weird bug. But I'm probably gonna lose a couple of the Candali. There's 2 that are dead in here that died overnight, but I'm probably gonna lose 2 or 3 of them because they don't, a couple of them don't look too good. Frontosa, I don't think I should lose any. The peacocks, I don't think I will lose any. But it is quite a bit of a shock to them, because they're just in regular water. Then you dip them in super salty water, and it's not saltwater salt. Saltwater salt is completely different from this salt. Don't use saltwater salt for any freshwater fish. You could end up killing them or hurting their skin, their scales. But yeah, we'll probably just catch a Candali, whichever one is being dumb. These smaller buckets have more salt than the big salt. Whoa, he jumped. But they'll freak out. Come here, boy. They'll freak out. Swirl them around. They're gonna get stunted. They're gonna look dead. But they usually come back alive. Make sure you can pump their gills a little bit. Swirl them around. Get them. and throw him back in the fish tank. And we'll see if he revives or not. This is one guy that didn't look too good in the first place. I need to raise bubbles in this tank. Yeah, the Candali were pretty weak, so I'm expecting them to die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna die. We'll leave him be. Pretty sure he's dead. That's what you basically do to them. Get one of the Frontosa. Come here. See, this guy's Frontosa are a little bit healthier. Make sure they swim around. See, he's going into shock. Grab him. You could get another bucket of fresh water. That's what I should have done. That way you, whoa, get it out. That's what you basically have to do. Let me dump some of this water in here. Okay, I'll get back with you guys in a bit once I do this with two hands. Okay, here's another part. Added a couple more Candali. There's the first one. He's alive. He revived again. These guys, the Cyphochromis, they weren't affected by the bug at all. They have always been super healthy, but all of them are getting a salt bath. Frontosa, there's a Candali, breathing. Just takes a few minutes for them to get the salt out of their system, and then they'll be revived again, basically. But yeah, oh. Come back once I add more of the Frontosa. Okay, so finished up all the salt baths. Then a smaller tank, but this will do for a quarantine basically. Didn't lose any of them. The Plecos, even gave the Plecos a salt bath. If you guys want green dragons, I have a bunch. These are a good size, about 2.5, 3 inches. I have some bigger 4-inch, some 5-inch males. But there's the fish. They all look good. Looks like he got a little injury right there. But they're all a little sluggish still, trying to adjust. Looks like I did lose one Candali, which I was expecting to lose anyways. This guy is probably gonna die too. Those two, I don't know about them yet. But all the other fish, they look fine. I didn't put any medicine. This is so they'll stay for probably a day. Depending on how they look when I leave the shop or tomorrow. I might add a different medicine to see if that one helps. I don't have a heater in it right now. I'm just gonna let them be in room temperature water. It's pretty cold. It's really windy today. It's probably around 75 degrees. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how we treat some of the fish when they get sick or super sick. A salt bath. Hopefully this helps their metabolism or whatever, their whole body immune system. I need to buy medicated food. I keep forgetting too. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I have to tear this tank down, take the filter off, clean it, let it dry, because bacteria, any weird bugs, they need a host in order to survive. So since it's empty and nothing pretty much survives once it dries out. So yeah, later I'll come in and with little containers and drain the rest of the water. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Serious. I don't know what the hell he wants. What? Quit yelling. Quit yelling. He might be hungry. Yeah. His food bowl's empty. Okay. That's pretty much it. If you got questions about my methods, go ahead and ask. Lots of people have different ways of treating fish. This is just our way. Has worked. Has never hurt any of our fish. Has never killed any besides fish that are already pretty sick. But yeah, I'll probably clean this filter, let it dry for a day, and then throw the heater back in their tank tomorrow. But probably raise it up to around 90 degrees this time. It was around 84, 85 in this tank. But I'll raise it up to hopefully around 90 and see if that helps them. I won't do that till tomorrow. Okay. See you guys.